Okay, what's up? It's a vibe. What's up, everybody?
What
It's,
it do, my
I'm short.
sexy peeps?
I'm short. He's bald,
I'm bald.
and it's another one.
So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about our top 10 picks for video games across
Our
all
favorite
platforms.
of all time
Favorite
that
of all
changed
time.
our lives, that left a some deep-rooted scars for me. That like a few of these, like the story is just like
Yeah.
know?
So for me, it wasn't so much the story, but
no,
it's,
me it was everything.
it's
It's
everything.
what it left.
But it's also like replayability.
yeah, no, everything.
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 Okay.
It bring games that bring you back.
Yeah.
To revisit whether it's story, whether it's playability, whether the RPG elements get you back and
Yeah.
you like grinding. Some of us like to suffer through that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know you
100%.
do because you like Demon Souls and all that shit.
Yeah.
Which
What's-
I have to get into Elden Ring, man.
Yeah, me
It
too.
looks
I
great.
don't have the time
Did your
for
brother
it.
play? Has your brother played
My
it?
brother's been raping it since it came out.
Don't-
You always say that every
don't-
time I use
don't-
rape.
I don't know. I just don't like that word. Sorry.
You swear like a sailor, but
No,
I
I
can't
know.
say
It's
rape.
just rape. Like even a murder, I'm okay. It's just rape. I don't like it.
I don't like
I don't
this.
like rape.
I
Is
don't
not
like.
funny. No.
I-
Okay, let's get.
I'm not condoning
It's a
the
vibe.
act. What the fuck?
No, I'm just okay. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay,
It's all about love.
you
So
know
who's
what?
gonna start?
You can start because you're short.
All right, I'll start because I'm short. So
Top 10.
my number 10 pick
Short approved.
is
New logo insert.
the Batman Arkham games.
I'll give you that one. I look. I'm not that big. I love the bats, but those games, I find they were, especially the first ones, they were very contained. I know the later ones open up in the map
Yeah, well the
and
first
like that. For me, it was like,
so
they were great. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
Just not for my top 10 personally. 'Cause
Honestly,
I'm a little kid. I still
Kevin
like-
Conroy,
See, that's one of the few things that made it for me. And
Kevin
Kevin
Mark
Conroy,
Hamill,
yeah, those guys are
and
forever intertwined as the Batman and the Joker and the
that's
Crown
it.
Prince. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly, exactly. And look, in the first
They
one,
do the dance.
in the first one, I understand. You know, you're stuck on Arkham Asylum
Why are you so
itself.
fidgety with your feet?
No, it's 'cause
Sorry, guys.
My slippers are stuck on the
Slippers,
wire.
slippers. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Anyways, so the first one I understand because it's you're stuck in.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah,
Okay.
Keep going.
So yeah, the first one I understand. You're stuck on Arkham, so like it is a little bit more contained. You're running through hallways, stuff
okay.
like that, whatever. The second one, you're on Arkham Island, so you have the entire
Yes,
island.
I remember. I played that. What's the third one?
Arkham City.
Yeah, that's the one. After that one, I stopped playing.
No, it's Arkham Knight. That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah. With the
Which
the
you're in-
Batman.
you're-
So I'm not. Too...
You're in the entire Gotham, which is so gangster.
Yeah,
you
I
have your
remember I played
Batmobile, you have all your shit, you have GCPD in the corner, you have
Gotham City Police.
you have
Just for the news I
everything
might have.
for the muggles. For the less inclined.
But yeah.
Yeah, honestly, my favorite one is the third one.
Pros, cons. What
Pros.
you liked about it,
You
what you
play
didn't-
as the Bat. You
Oh, yeah.
are Batman.
I think that too.
But-
We've never had, just like the new Spider-Man on PS4 and PS5.
Yeah.
There was no quintessential Batman game. Those
Yeah.
series cemented
That's
the
it.
Bats. Like, okay, it's not crap.
But also, if you think back
like
to
the
like
first one of
Batman
it.
the animated series, a lot of what you loved about the show
Yes,
was
translated.
seeing Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill together and like interacting,
yeah.
which was my favorite part of the last Arkham
it's like
game.
Vader and Obi-Wan, man. They're
Yeah.
just entangled together,
Exactly.
doing that dance for eternity.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm like a dog that kill you. What would I do without you? You know what I mean?
Exactly that. Exactly that. And what's cool about the last Arkham game is that, Joker's already dead, but because of Scarecrow's fear gas, you have Joker stuck in your head. So no matter what you do, where you go, anytime you just move the camera angle, you just see Joker somewhere saying something stupid to you, or
just-
like scaring you or
You know what
something.
gets
It's just
me?
so good.
It's fucking Hamill's.
Yeah.
That when you hear it or like it's echoed in the background.
Yeah, bro.
Good job, both of you. Like
Yeah.
to me, we've said this many times. Kevin Conroy is Batman.
He
To
is
me,
Batman. He is Batman.
Like even when we saw him, I've forgotten which episode of whatever he came back as old Batman. I was like, one of the shows. Did he come? He came back in one of the shows in the CW.
Oh yeah.
I
was
just
he was
Googled- I
Kingdom
just-
Come Batman. It was
Yeah,
like one
yeah,
of
yeah.
the
I
specials.
was just like, okay, cool.
It was trash, but whatever.
Yeah, no, the whole thing was trash. But it's like him and Michael Keaton, probably top 2 Batman
Yeah,
for
you
me
think?
anyway.
I don't know why.
I still haven't seen fucking Pattinson.
That's a really good Batman.
I know.
It's a really good Batman.
I'm gonna watch it.
But to be completely honest with you, I
with
don't
a review coming soon.
Yeah, soonish, whatever. I mean, fuck. But I really like Val Kilmer.
No.
Like
Val Kilmer,
I
George
like
Clooney,
that
je n'aime
whole
pas.
like Batman Returns. I love that whole.
Anyway, we're running on a
No, it's
tangent.
Batman Forever. Batman Forever. It's
Anyway.
Batman Returns with Michael Keaton. Anyways, so yes, my number 10 pick, Batman Arkham Games. What's your number 10?
My number 10 is Spider-Man on PS4.
Oh, of course.
Blew
Of course.
my mind.
Of course.
Okay, and I you know me, I've been a fucking anti-Sony, not anti-Sony, but like I never leaned on PlayStation because I've always had the Xbox first and Nintendo before that.
Yeah.
But like this game, the replayability, I think I must
So
have
good.
played it and like what you gave it to me in like the past 6 months. I
think I did in October.
Yeah, okay. I think maybe August or September.
No, it was right before we started making videos.
Oh yeah, it's true because we got together. Yeah. Okay. And I already played it 3 times. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
with-
yeah. Yeah.
It's so good, and the swinging
Bro,
mechanics,
the
man.
physics of it is so good.
I
Yeah.
spend hours just. That game gave me what I've always wanted, and I wanted to be everyday Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just chilling on rooftops.
Friendly neighborhood.
And I'm casual. Like I sit there waiting, like
Wait for, like, a
my
car
girlfriend
chase.
Just like she puts in her head or whatever. She said, "Why are you not moving?" I'm like, I'm taking a breather." Like she's like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I was just I just I solved 2 crimes. I helped out a pedestrian. Just gonna wait out." She's like, "It's a video game. Play." I'm just like, okay, I'm taking a few minutes. I'm just gonna go search my backpack. Yeah, it made like the nooks and crannies of the city.
Yeah.
Is like if you haven't played it, if you have a PS4 or PS5, you haven't played it.
Do yourself a favor.
No, like rethink your life choices. Like,
Or do yourself a favor.
like, come on,
Pick it up.
What are you doing? Get your priorities straight. Play Spider-Man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I really want to get Miles Morales just to finish it, but it's like short.
It is shorter, yeah. But it's more of a contained
And I really
story.
don't like how they changed the PS5. They made him they changed his face, Peter Parker's face.
Yeah, to make it
Terrible.
look more like
Tom Holland. I
Holland,
did
yeah.
not like it. They butchered. I like the original.
I kind of like the original one better too.
Yeah, it looked
Whatever.
way more organic. The second one,
It looked a little forced.
Yeah.
It looked like they took like that base form of the head that they had before and just
they
added some Tom Holland features.
They clip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Quick selection tool. Okay.
Yeah.
Clone stamp Malakia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, Spider-Man PS4, fucking.
Fantastic game.
Also, not just bald approved, but short approved. Logo in there.
Yep. Cool.
Okay, my number 9. Can I go? I'll go first on number 9.
You just finished with your number 10.
Fine, go.
Okay, so my
Let's go
number
with that
9
number
is
9. What you got?
the original Mass Effect trilogy. Those games.
Shepard, brah. Yo,
Shepard.
Again, bro.
Shepard. And the Normandy and Shepard and fucking
Thick.
What?
The bitches, even the alien.
It's fucking
bitches.
random, bro.
Sorry.
Just thick. I don't know where.
Thick. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I loved all of it. The
The new one I haven't played.
I don't want to play it. It's trash. It's
What's it
It's
called?
a shadow of its former
Andromeda?
self. Yeah, Andromeda.
Okay.
It's no.
When I hear Andromeda,
BioWare, give me something. Give me what you make me love Mass Effect. Give me Mass Effect.
Don't you love it when they screw you?
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, it's the
It's
best.
the best.
You,
Do it-
I notice
please,
when you get
do
angry,
it again.
the Italian accent comes through.
I can't stand it.
And like a few episodes ago, you get fucking angry. You're like, yeah, what are you doing? You're like, damn. All right.
Yeah, I don't-
Suddenly you're from Jersey. Get a pizza pie over here.
Yeah.
Fucking don't piss off Bruno Pao. You know?
Mass Effect, fantastic. The first
Yes.
game was fantastic.
Yo,
when
one gripped me. I was like, oh, you motherfucker.
one was cinematic as fuck. It was like you were playing a movie, and I loved the whole
And I like games that
The
when
space-
they don't get too into
the space
cinematics,
government and the
but
space
you know, there's a
everything.
nice mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the cinematics are great in that game. Man.
Yeah.
What gen was that? I forgot.
That was Xbox 360.
360. That's right.
Yeah.
PS.
No.
No.
No. The first one was made by Microsoft.
Oh fuck! I didn't even realize. Okay, so
It was only Xbox 360.
because I wouldn't
The-
know. I played on Xbox.
Yeah, it came out eventually years later when they released all 3 games on like in one package. So like if you got like that
What?
edition, whatever.
Props to that generation, the Xbox 360 generation. Jesus,
Yeah,
we
Xbox
had
360 and
great,
PS3
We
was,
had we had great
Great games.
lineup of games, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one was fantastic. The second one with all the fucking what are those aliens called again? Those fucking
Oh, bro, it's
the specters or no? What the
Don't
specters?
get me wrong.
Is what
I
you
enjoyed
read.
it, but it's like I didn't get that deep into it. I got
Oh,
into it just enough to
man.
say, like, okay, I get why people say it's a masterpiece.
I played
Especially
every game like day one of launch.
I don't believe I played the
fucking went ham on it.
third.
The third. Oh,
Played
bro.
the first 2, which reminds me, for the past 2-3 weeks, I put in my head to fucking tell you, I need to jack some PS4 games from you, and every time I come, the second I leave and I'm just fuck PS4 game. More things
You
to
should
talk
grab
about.
God of War 4 on your way out.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's so good. I
Okay,
can't
I
wait for
guess.
fucking that next one, man. Valhalla, let's go. Anyways,
Yeah, okay.
so yeah, you're number 9. Go.
This is a tiny little gem. I put this in the same category as Coraline, but just a video game where it's like it's so artsy and so like it's very niche, but A Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, Telltale
There's
Games.
so much soul and it also like the thing with Telltale, they came out with A Wolf Among Us, then they copy and pasted that formula for Walking Dead, blah blah.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand any of them. Don't get me wrong; they're good for what they are.
Relax.
Is it recording?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
recording.
Sorry. And I get paranoid.
Yeah, it's okay.
But the art style,
Mm-hmm.
the fucking voice acting. That's why I'm trying to pressure this guy. It's like 6 hours.
Oh, I'm not playing any Telltale games.
It's 6 hours.
Like I'm not playing any of the Telltale
It's
games.
so good. Then you know what? We're gonna fucking stream the game maybe one day, and we'll make it a chapter series based.
I really hope
it's
not.
so good.
I don't like that type of gameplay.
Oh man.
Like I don't like the
But
talking
see, that's the thing,
and the
though.
story and like
I
I
know
need
you-
more. I need more.
You need to get gripped.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but it's like if you like artsy, little like story driven. There's so much soul.
Oh yeah,
and
for
it
sure.
and it sends them. That's what gets me. I like when a movie or show, whatever, any kind of video game movie, like what's it called, like a media, puts you in a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that like it. For those of you who watch Stranger Things, it has that vibe where it's doo-loo, doo-loo, and the color palette is disgustingly good.
Oh
Holy, like if you haven't noticed throughout the podcast, I talk a lot about like things that grip me is artsy.
Yeah.
Like Shinobi, with Samurai Jack.
Right,
It's just
yeah.
the way, like the first shot you see, it's mostly black, yellow, and purple, and you know what I mean. The buildings are like a light purple, the lights are yellow, and then you see black, and then just a tint of the cigarette that he's smoking. So it's like it gives that noir.
Yeah.
And there's a whole mystery, and the fact that it's fables. So the whole story is like these guys. It's from a comic book origin, obviously, which got me. Like after I played the game, I bought like 8 volumes.
Jesus.
Like I got a stack, and I started reading them. Like Sin was like, my wife was like, "Okay, nerd." I was like, "No, I'm so story based,
Yeah.
story driven that it was." So it's basically like all the fairy tale characters. That we've known and loved through childhood, like the 3 Little Pigs, the Big Bad Wolf, which is the main character.
Little Red Riding Hood and all
They
that shit.
come from the other lands into our world because they've been driven by the darkness.
Okay.
So it's pretty basic, like kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, there's the evil that comes. So they come to our world, and they have to pay like they pay the wizards and the witches to have cloaks on them to turn human.
Okay.
So there's that whole business, like, the sheriff comes in, he's like, yeah, you haven't paid your human tax, you're cloaking.
Oh, wow.
And there's like that whole drama. Beast and Belle are having marital problems. Snow White is the assistant to the mayor, which is Ichabod Crane, which if you know, like, from the Tales of Ichabod Crane, that's like if you're a nerd from fairy tales and shit like that. Little Red Riding Hood is in there, and the sheriff, who is Bigsby Werewolf, has a backstory. He's like, yeah, the citizens, which are all some are farm animals. They're like, yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna eat me? You're gonna go back to your past? And then the guy's just like, don't push me, and the eyes glow. He's like, you don't want,
Jesus.
yeah, it's bald approved. The Wolf Among Us, old game. It's like 12
It's a couple
years
years
old.
ago. Yeah.
And they just the
Yeah,
the,
Wolf Among Us too.
Wolf Among Us 2, oh my god, dude! I went on the trailer, like the day it came out. The fan base is so hardcore.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Anyway, that's mine. Number 9, A Wolf Among Us. I love it. If you like the artsy shit, if you like a vibe, man, take a like mush or something. That's a trip out, like 80s. That sends you into a fucking headspace.
Okay, then. So, moving on to my number 8,
What you got?
Metal Gear Solid. I love that whole
I've never got into it.
the whole spy, military, espionage. I love
This is all you. Go ahead.
I love all of it. The sneaking around, the quick judo, the
All I know is Solid Snake. That's all I. That's the only person I know from that.
that's the only thing you need to know, man.
And is there a Silver Fox or something Fox?
Yeah, it's Gray Fox.
Gray Fox. That's it.
Yeah. Gray Fox is a fucking gangster too, man. He just has a fucking
I wouldn't know.
like a silver helmet with like a little red dot, and he moves so quick with that samurai sword. He just fucking slices you into a million pieces, almost like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. Anyways,
Again, I wouldn't know these Raiden people.
yeah, all of it so good. He's essentially like a military. Basically, back in the 70s, there was like this crazy military man who was like amazing at his job, and they called him the Big Boss. And basically,
Yes, that too I remember. Big Boss says something.
Big Boss, and they took his DNA to make like a small army of like little super soldiers. But out of all those people, only a few of those like sperm eggs actually worked, and
Embryos.
whatever. And so like I think there's 3 of them, but there's only 2 that I remember. There's Liquid and Solid Snake, and they're essentially
Liquid Snake. Nice.
yeah. That's why the first game is called Twin Snakes, because they're twins. They both come from
Sorry, I'm
the
just
same.
looking ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. And so Liquid is the bad guy, Solid is the good guy, and you basically work for the government to take down
What
Liquid.
gens were these? Just refresh my memes.
So Metal Gear Solid originally,
first one.
yeah, the first one,
PlayStation 1?
yes,
Oh.
PlayStation 1,
Whoa.
but then they made a remake for it for the GameCube.
We're going more series on these because it's like you can't just pick one.
Well, if I had to, see,
Like,
that's the thing, because the first one is so
No,
good.
I agree with you
The
because
s-
I feel my picks are the series because I'm sorry, you can't pick between. Like, you know what I mean? Some are just
yeah,
some sequels are really good. Some sequels suck in gaming. Don't get me wrong, but like a lot of them for me, like Legend of Zelda. There's so many good ones. I
Yeah,
just put
that's
Legend
it.
of Zelda series.
Exactly.
But yeah.
But so the first one, fantastic. It's one of my favorite games ever. The second one was okay. The third one, Snake Eater, when it goes back into the 70s and you're playing as Big Boss, and you have Camo.
Does Big Boss have gray hair?
No.
No.
No, you're probably thinking about Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid 3. Because they didn't trust the embryos, because they didn't know what they were going to make, they put a timer on their lives where they age and
So
die
at point they
by
okay.
30 years old. So you're...
Nice. At some point.
Yeah, basically. So that's why when you're playing as Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 3 or 4... Yeah, 3. He's like fucking old at this point. And oh no, not 3. Sorry, 4, because the fourth one is was PS3 days, I believe. Anyways, all of it fantastic. If you like, Splinter Cell, whatever, or like those sneaking around games, solid game. Metal Gear
Solid Snake is solid, is what you're saying. Solid.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So are you
The
saying
writing
that
is
it's-
fantastic. Hiro Kojima did a fucking gangster job. Like the it's very like artsy in that sense too. Like there's a lot of like music and like the flips that they do. It's all very
PlayStation 1
fantastical.
Trend set some trends. There you go.
Yeah. It's
PlayStation was solid.
even the latest one, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, amazing. The story was okay, but the way that they took the gameplay to an open world concept, amazing, fantastic. I have nothing but good things to say about it. It's insane. If you've never tried it, give yourself a fucking some love and try that because yeah, gangster as hell. So let's move on to your number 8, my man.
There's a common theme to my list anyway, and the theme is I'm old. So you're gonna see a lot of older games. My number 8.
That's why I said games that are also replayability.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's things
yeah.
that I'll go
No,
back to because I like them so much.
Me, it's a mix of like, because first of all, I don't replay that many games.
Exactly.
And I will replay like newer ones. You know what I mean? Like fresher. But regardless, like I put this one because to me it broke everything when this came out.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Mario 64.
Oh, okay. Mario 64.
Mario 64, when first of all, when the 64 came out, for me, it was like a big pound of crack, and I was a crack addict. Because when I got it like maybe 7 months later when it came out, and by that time, like, I was in a fucking group of friends that they were all fucking like well off, the parents. So like, as soon as Nintendo 64 came out, they had it. So I was just like the only one there, like, okay, so I'm gonna die then. Like, what's the point of living if I don't have a 64? Mm-hmm. And so I bitched and moaned. What year did it came out? 96?
I think so.
So it must have been like 10 or 11. And when you got Mario 64 with it.
Yeah. I never got to the N64.
That to me is like, I put those two together, Super Mario 64 and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time is
those two.
amazing.
I put them together because I can't pick one or the other. They're both. It's just Mario 64 because I put Zelda. I have a few Zelda entries later.
Okay.
So let's not be biased because Zelda is amazing.
Zelda is amazing. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, Mario 64 for me, it just blew my mind, man. Like when you get the wing cap in the first level.
Yeah.
The Bomb King up until when you drop the baby penguin off the cliff all the time.
Yeah.
That's it. Not much to say about that one. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I love it. But Mario 64, if you're too young, go and fucking play it. Get an emulator, go fucking try it out.
Yeah, at this point, you could just play it on an emulator. It's not even going to be a problem.
Give it a try. It's fucking, it's so tied to my childhood that it's just, first of all, Nintendo overall, like in general.
Nintendo.
To me, they can't go wrong, but yeah.
No. Yeah, Nintendo knows what's up.
Let's jump to your number 7. Go for it. It was short. My bad. It was like you. It was short, bro.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. So where are we? Number 7?
Number 7.
My number 7 is actually a new title that I already mentioned on the podcast. Something I played over the Christmas vacation.
Control.
Please say it one more time. Ruin my
I'm
reveal.
I'm hyping you up.
You're not hyping me up. You're taking my shit.
No.
Here, you want to talk for me? Here, you're short and
I'm
bald
just
today.
saying control.
You sure?
Okay, wait, hold on.
You're so funny.
And then when I get aggravated, yeah, no time. Gabogo.
You're a ham. So my
Serve
number
me
7 pick is actually going to be Control. The Federal Bureau of Control. I've played it. I mean, I'm sure the game came out like a couple years ago or a year ago, if I'm not mistaken, with the PS4. I never played it then, but I picked it up over the Christmas vacation while I had COVID. And I beat that game.
While I have COVID.
While I had COVID. What else are you going to do but
Fuck
pick
COVID.
up old games and just play them and stuff? So
That's it, basically.
I bought them on the PS5, and really so fucking good. You have to, that entire game is a trip. You play it, the powers are gangster. If you love that whole like Rick and Morty government behind the scenes Illuminati type
Loki
feel,
variants.
Loki, like it's very weird and really out there with what it does. And I love the whole aesthetic. I love the whole feel, everything about it, and it just the whole mystery of everything. Like the more you learn, the more questions you have, and you don't feel like you're getting many answers, and it's just so on the fucking money with like the whole Illuminati type feel. And yeah, really, there's just not enough to say about it. You really have to play it because it is so
It's on what,
fucking
PS4,
cool.
right?
I think it's on everything except
No,
for
but I'm
Nintendo.
saying you played it on
I played it on the PS5, but it was made for the
PS5,
PS4.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. Well, there's no point for me to. I can't steal that one from you.
unfortunately not. No, but yeah, but I
Anyway.
can't imagine it being that expensive either. Like you can probably pick it up. It's worth it. I love it. I got it, and I even got like the DLCs for it and everything.
That's what number 7.
Because there was a special for it over the Christmas vacation,
COVID vacation.
COVID vacation. Yeah, basically.
So that was number.
That is my number 7.
Numero siete.
Yeah.
Number 7 is the random for me anyway. I didn't think it would make it, but the Borderlands series.
They are fucking good.
If you want dumb
Fun.
over the top fun shooting, just like I still play Borderlands 3. No joke. It's my it's become my like no nonsense quick like jump in for like an hour just to shoot shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love that game just because it's one of the only ones that still offer a split screen. You can play with someone.
It ages so well.
It really does.
Because I mean, okay, there's of course frame rates that have gone up and it looks a lot smoother from 1 to 3 or whatever.
Right.
But they pretty much look the same.
Yeah.
Really, unless you put, you know what I mean.
Well, the artistic style that it goes for, it's very like you can pull it off anywhere.
That whole clean cell shaded.
That's it.
And it's just,
The
I'm
thick
sorry, but
black
the
outlines.
comedic writing is so funny.
Yeah.
And like Claptrap, one of the most underrated video game characters, like, you know, you're just a bag of meat.
Yeah.
Come on, P-Bag. Yeah.
It's me. I'm Claptrap.
That's it. So that's my, that too, man. You said it right. The couch potato split screen thing.
It's one of the only games that still
rare,
offers
man.
it, bro.
It's a dying like
I don't want to play.
I remember when they took it off Halo. I was like, really?
But it's like really annoying, bro. Like the whole feel
like, some
for it.
people
It's like I want to be able to
enjoy
play
that.
with my brother
Yeah.
next to me. You know, like if he does
Yeah.
something stupid, I can punch him on the shoulder or something. You know, like what am I supposed to do? Bitch online? Like that makes no fucking sense. Why would I want to play with someone
because
who's
it's
in the middle of
lost.
fucking
It's
nowhere?
a lost art now. The whole split
I think so,
screen
yeah.
couch thing. Yeah.
It can't be that
Buddy
difficult
co-op,
to
Malakina.
offer co-op. Like I don't understand. Anyways, so that's it. You're done with Borderlands?
That was my number 7. Baby.
That was your number 7?
You like a good shoot 'em up, fun, dumb, like over the top, and oh man.
And it even has like
the way
RPG.
they run up to you, like
It even has RPG
yeah,
elements.
that too. I like, and the loot is so randomly generated. It's well balanced. I like it.
Oh yeah.
I like it. I really.
Oh, bro, the game
it's
has like
solid.
millions of
I've
different types of guns.
I've bought each entry. I've even played Tales of the Borderlands, which was it's just I like it. I like the premise.
Did you play the newest one with Tiny Tina or whatever?
No, I want to get it.
Yeah?
Tina Tiny's the Badlands or something like
Something like
Or
that.
Dreamlands.
But it looks like they use magic instead of the guns or whatever.
It's her world.
It's almost
no,
like
there's
a
still
D&D.
guns. Yeah, it's her world, but it's a D&D universe.
I
So
kinda
like
like
there's
that.
yeah, I want to
I kind of like
Tiny
that.
Tina's blah blah blah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna
Yeah,
check. I'm gonna
that's
check
it.
that out actually.
Bald approved.
Yeah, bald approved. So my number 6 is actually gonna be Alan Wake.
Okay, that's a heavy one. Good, because my number 6 is a heavy one too.
Cool.
Heavy hitters.
Alan Wake
I'll give it to you.
is one of my favorite games of all
Props.
time, obviously, because it wouldn't be on this list.
Again, I'll give it to
But
you.
I love the fact that he's a writer and the way he speaks, he narrates the story so well and so intelligently.
It's like a movie.
It's like a movie, exactly. And the reason, I mean, and this is another thing. I mean, Remedy Studios, God bless them, they're so fucking good at their job. But Alan Wake actually ties into Control. As soon as Alan Wake ends, it basically it goes directly into Control, where the Federal Bureau of Control has to come into Bright Falls and basically clean up the fucking mess, like Men in Black type of shit. And there's even a DLC for Control where it's all about Alan Wake and basically gives you a little snippet into what they're making now, which is Alan Wake 2, and I can't
Yeah, I heard
fucking
that.
wait because it's been too long. I've been waiting for this game since.
Shh, don't complain about waiting too long. Usually when studios take long to make it's because they care and they're taking their time. So it's going to be probably as good as the first one or better.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they
I'm all
they
for
came
waiting
out with
for good
Control a
comebacks.
couple years ago, so they've only been working on it for like maybe what, a couple months, a year max.
You don't know. There's a lot
yeah,
that
for
you know
sure.
what I mean, because like
For sure.
I mean Valhalla was worked on while Origins was coming
Yeah,
out. You
yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
true,
And they had
yeah.
Odyssey still. You know what I mean? Like, so
You're working on a couple different projects for
that's
sure.
it. Projects.
And the cool thing about Alan Wake 2,
Fucking number 5 is solid too. Yeah, sorry.
and yeah, the cool thing about Alan Wake 2 is that it's going to be a straight horror game, which I cannot wait for, because Alan Wake 1 is, it has like those scary moments, especially when you're like, you're just
I
like
did
running
one
through
run
the
through.
forest and you see like corrupted humans in the fucking, like in the shadows, just like looking at you.
Blair Witch meets Dead Space.
Yeah, it's like crazy, crazy shit, and to have that in a horror type is just gonna be insane. But yeah, all of Alan Wake, insane.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's
a good
it's
one.
really
Not
really
a
good
personal
storytelling.
favorite, but it's a good solid game.
Yeah,
Very solid.
it's really good storytelling.
It's a AAA. You know what I mean?
It really is.
top shelf.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I think it came out in like 2009 or 2010 or something like
2009.
and yeah, like I can't. I remember I got the full, like I paid the extra and got the whole package, and like the game was in a book, which is so fucking
yeah, I
cool.
remember that.
And you like
Yeah, I
open the
remember that.
book and the game and
I
like
do.
all the booklets and shit. I just the packaging to down to every last thing.
I
is
miss
just
that
so
too,
good.
man. Back in the day, like mid 2000s to like 2015, where they produced a lot of physical stuff.
Yeah.
Collector editions and shit. I
Yeah.
love that. I miss that. Like the Borderline,
Yeah.
the Borderland, the chest, the loot chest.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not paying $200, but it's sick.
But you know,
I'll
at
pick it
least
up
the
now for
option is
15.
there. Yeah, exactly. The option is there. You know.
That was what number? 6?
Yeah, that was my number 6.
Is that good for you? You're good? Okay.
Yeah, basically, go for it.
My number 6, Assassin's Creed, the Ezio trilogy.
Oh, that is heavy.
Let's just say again, how like the same way I think Vegeta has one of the best character arcs in anime, Ezio probably has one of the best character arcs in gaming.
Well,
for
to
me.
date, he's still the best.
He's
still
he
the best
turns-
assassin.
He turns from a
Stupid child.
common, you know what I mean, like a wealthy fucking
Thug.
white privileged
Yeah.
stupid kid, arrogant, besides vaginas, like I'm sorry, when his mother, one of the
Yeah, when
best
you're looking for a
lines, like,
different outlet. Yeah,
yeah, that's
that
it,
was
like,
good.
Mother, I have besides vaginas, mother.
Yeah.
Like, and that too, like, my wife to this day, she's like, because I have this like obsession. Anytime we talk about taking a vacation or whatever, I'm like, I want to go to Italy. She's like, why? I'm like, Assassin's Creed 2, baby. Like, it got me in
Yeah.
love.
Yeah. I
with-
specifically want to go to Florence.
Like I want to not just Florence. I want to go to Firenze.
But
and
that's Florence.
I want let's do it like tradition. I want to go there. I want to.
go to that church. I want
That's
to
it.
see.
I want to go to the. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to go to fucking what's it called? To Bella Venezia.
Yeah.
I want to go with a fucking. I want to go jump on rooftops and just plan you know what I mean? Which way I would parkour and fail and break my face. Like like his whole plot, you know what I mean? He becomes a fucking
the whole story. Yeah, it's fucking good.
that first line from the first one, like when father and like he gets
Yeah. Also, I feel like
it stays with me.
they only really did Ezio. I feel like they spent the most time with Ezio.
Yeah.
You catch him at the beginning of his life all the way until the end
you
with
catch a good-
Revelations.
you catch like a good 30, 40 years of his life.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he literally, you see him born and then you see him die, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
For
Across
me-
3 games.
And I'm sorry, the jump that we got from the first Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I ain't shitting on Altair fuck, it's hard
What
to say.
the
his name.
fuck? That was like verbal
I
garbage.
can't, it's so hard to pronounce his
Just
name.
say
Anyway.
just say his first name. That's it.
But he doesn't compare to Auditore.
Honestly, the
you
jump
went-
that they made
and
in
the fact that he
production
can
value-
swim now.
Wow.
Hey man.
Well, they had to, bro.
Altair couldn't fucking swim. He
Yeah.
just, floop, and you see him fall like this, just, and then you desynchronize.
What a
And
waste.
that double hidden blade when it came in, and just I'm sorry, the writing when
Facts.
when you finally see like little callbacks also like it's me Mario.
I hated that so
I
much.
love that so much.
As an Italian,
I
it
want to
burnt
go
me
to
inside.
Toscana. I want to go see the Villa Auditore.
Yeah, Tuscany. I want to see all
I
that
want to
shit. Yeah.
see like it was great when that whole the revelation when La Volpe comes out and
Yeah.
Niccolo Machiavelli comes out, and they're all like, "We've been training you from the shadows,
Yeah.
sharpening
With Da
your skills."
Vinci,
Oh,
Da Vinci as well.
Bartolomeo and all the
Yeah.
like. Oh my God, yeah, that's
All the top hitters.
one of my favorite series of all time. Those three. I mean, Revelations.
Revelations was a hit and miss,
Ish.
but whatever.
Brotherhood
was gangster.
which I find.
Where just like, and like use like.
Yeah, man. To
people
me, it
just
was
fucking
like
snipe
not
them and
hard at
shit.
all. It was easy cop out to like just murk everybody. But
Yeah.
anyway, solid for me. I love Ezio, one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, he was just the best. He's still the best for me. Like,
Yeah, big
I mean,
time.
and it's
With honorable mention to Cassandra. Oh my God, sorry.
well.
She's thick.
What is it with you and thick today?
I don't know, man. Yeah, that was my number 6. Okay, hit me with your number 5.
My number 5 is The Elder Scrolls. Now, when I say Elder Scrolls, I'm not like I've never played 1, 2, or 3, but 4 and 5 gripped me by the balls. Oblivion and Skyrim have been just wow. With anything that you can do, everything that's possible in the games, it's a fucking roller coaster of an adventure.
I've given at least 200 hours into
Oh,
Skyrim.
minimum in just Oblivion, I've at least done like 1,000 hours minimum.
And those console codes.
Holy freaking moly! I played Oblivion as if
I
no
didn't
other
play that.
game existed.
Yeah, I didn't play Oblivion that much. But
I played Oblivion.
Skyrim, yeah. Skyrim, I'll agree with you.
Skyrim, when it came out, I picked it up midnight on November 11th, 2011. And
I got it, I think, a few months later. But yeah, I played it pretty fresh.
No, I got a day of, like, the
pretty
night.
fresh. I think 2 or 3 months in, I played it. It was good.
And I just never...
On the 360.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Well, it came out on everything.
Yeah, except for
it's
Nintendo. It was a PS3 and Xbox 360.
And PC.
Yeah. And, I mean, to be honest with you, I've pretty much bought these games on every console I've had. I mean, now it's no joke. Like, Skyrim has,
Well,
like,
I mean, it's the
7
quintessential RPG game, man. Like, who doesn't play? Like, if you're hardcore, if you call yourself a hardcore gamer, you've played one Elder Scrolls at least.
Well, no, I mean, whatever. If you
Or
play,
if you like
RPGs, then
Yeah,
yeah, you've
okay, there you
definitely
go.
played an
Sorry.
Elder Scrolls game. Yeah, for sure,
Sorry.
for sure. I mean, I loved how in Skyrim they brought the dual casting,
yeah.
but then I hated
The
that
dragon fighting was great.
dragon fighting was gangster, but I hated
I
that they
remember the
didn't
whole
bring the
intro.
fucking the university. You can't
Yeah.
make your own spells anymore. There was a lot of cool things from Oblivion that they didn't bring into Skyrim, which I hope they fix with the next one.
6, yeah.
Because
6?
fuck yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. Oh
Elder
man,
Scrolls 6. Elder Scrolls 6. Try to
I
say
don't
that.
even think they started production on it yet, but I know that's the next thing that Bethesda does. It's just I'm a little scared because I'm not an Xbox person. I used to be with Xbox 360.
I used to be one.
But I haven't been since the PS3 days, like PS4. I have the PS5 now, and Bethesda got bought out by fucking
Bethesda.
Microsoft. So like, I hope it's not a title that's only gonna come out for Xbox. Worst case, I'm gonna fucking get it on my computer.
Well, they'd be stupid not to. It's extra revenue, a big revenue to not really. Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, if Xbox owns them, then it's like, oh, let's drive Xbox sales. You want to play Elder Scrolls 6? Guess what? You gotta get yourself an Xbox. Like,
An Xbox.
fuck that shit. Fuck you and fuck you.
Yeah.
And Elder Scrolls. It really changed my life. I can't say enough. Like, I've been
Changed my
playing
life.
Oblivion since Xbox 360 came out, which was 2005, until 2011 when Skyrim came out, and I've been pretty much playing that since fucking whenever. I rebought that on the PS4. I rebought it on the fucking Switch. I must have rebought that game at least 3-4 times for different consoles and whatever, and yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think I got Skyrim more than a few times.
Yeah,
It's fucking solid. Plus,
It's just such a good game.
And it aged very well. I played it last year.
Yeah, the DLCs are so good. Everything is so
I
good.
did, and I fucking patched it. Like I got a few mods for it.
Yeah.
So it ups the quality, the
Yeah.
graphics. Fantastic.
Yeah. The lighting effects and everything, the ambiance.
Ambiance.
The ambiance.
So okay.
And, yeah.
Elder Scrolls top 5. Bruno approved. Short approved. My number 5 is a game changer for online, which was Halo 3. Halo 3, well, Halo 2 did it. Halo
Yeah.
3 perfected it.
Right.
Halo 3 was like, don't get me wrong, story-wise, blah blah, but for me what it did was it for me it brought that whole okay, let's log in.
Yeah.
And to me that was like shout out to my homie fucking Alex and his cousin Sasha because those two guys with my brother crack when we got that call or like we messaged, I don't know, probably Messenger, I guess back then. No,
MSN.
some whatever it was
No,
back
I mean,
then.
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
It
I
would
don't
have been
remember.
Facebook at the time, so MSN would
Ish,
have been
I don't
over.
know. Anyway, whatever. When we got that, like, okay, guys, Friday night we play Halo for a few hours. You know what I mean? It's just okay. So we're gonna spill blood.
I'll meet you in the lobby.
Friendships will die. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
that's it.
no, that like it for me it brought in a new era of
Gaming.
gaming. The whole, Xbox. It's good to play together. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah. You don't have Xbox Live? What are you, stupid? Like, yeah. Okay. What are you
Yeah.
playing then? Like, I don't. Okay, we're gonna play Halo 3 or yeah. No, it brought us. It forged friendships even like we still talk about it to this day. Me and Alex like, yo man, remember how times were simpler and we just log into Halo 3? Yeah, remember
Yeah.
we'd be like we even, there was our few favorite shout outs to whoever used to play this, but like Valhalla map, the pit, shit like that. It's just we still talk about those. It's still the camaraderie. Mm-hmm. It was and the fact that the team was 4 people, or you were 4 people, so there was no extra random player.
Yeah.
It's just, and my brother raped everybody.
Like he still does. Stella's a fucking
That's
monster.
it. Yeah, that's my number 5. Halo 3. Shout out Halo ODST and Halo Reach. Goddamn.
I hated ODST.
You
But
didn't
I,
like Halo.
but I don't like Halo all that
Yeah.
much either. And
Hit me.
I hate playing online. Like
Yeah, I
I
know.
actively cannot stand it. But anyway, whatever. I'm just
Hit
not a
me
big
with your number
team
4.
player. So my number 4 is
A good one.
the Ratchet and Clank series. It's a title that is just held so near and dear to my heart.
This goes down like
The comedy-
with the Marios and the Zeldas,
But not
and
even.
the Bandicoots. No, but
No.
meaning. Let me tell you, meaning it's it's anthropomorphic kid RPG platform that sticks with you because they're so solid.
Yes, but at this point, it's become more like a Pixar movie.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Like, it's-
especially the new ones.
Oh my god, the newest one for the PS5.
I
wow,
mean-
wow. I've been
Wow.
playing. Okay, I've been playing Ratchet and Clank. I was gonna say Resident Evil. I've been playing Ratchet and Clank since the beginning with the PS2. The 1, 2, the 3, going commando, which was number 2, up your arsenal, number 3. Then I don't really remember after that because then they rebooted and all that caca and whatever. But yo, I replayed even the Ratchet and Clank for the PS4 when they rebooted everything, and the graphics are so beautiful, cartoony. The fur, he looks like a real fucking Pixar animation studio thing. The emotions, wow, and the dirty jokes, the jokes in general, everything. They don't miss a comedic beat. Everything is gorgeous to look at and amazing to experience. It's just the platforming
I
has
gotta play
evolved
those.
over the years.
I haven't played any of those.
You haven't played any of the Ratchet and Clank games? Oh, bro, some of the funniest games I have ever listened to or
Like
played.
I said, I'm gonna steal a bunch of shit
yeah,
from your PS4 collection.
yeah. Honestly, I recommend it. It's yeah, very, very good game. I cannot say enough. Like, you really need to play it
Short
because it's
approved.
fantastic. My boy Ratchet. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the game is really fun. I mean, it's linear. You're not
Linear.
You're not going around the world and whatever. You go from planet to planet and you do your quest and
I
whatever,
gotta
your
play those
missions.
games. I gotta play.
Yeah, you really do. You really do. And, yeah, fantastic. That's my number 4.
Okay, my number 4 again. Old. Paper Mario. The Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, but that was GameCube.
Yeah, the golden age of Nintendo, right before the Wii crapped all over everything.
I
find.
actually really liked the Wii.
I
The
did-
Wii U was
No,
disgusting.
yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. The Wii U sucked hard. I'm gonna stop it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Paper Mario on 64 was great, blew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, again, very story based. I like little endearing, cute. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like when there's soul. I like when there's heart and soul into it.
Yeah.
And the writing again, the little.
When you
comedic-
feel that they tried.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it.
you
know what I
really-
mean?
you
Like,
really tried.
They take
I like
shots
that.
at Luigi.
Nice.
You know what I mean? They like, oh, don't you have like a lazy brother that doesn't do much? Like,
Wow.
you know, yeah, it's just to. I'm not gonna elaborate too much on. It's just you have to play it. It's so good.
Yeah.
Very old, and it ages well because of the paper
Yeah, it's a
art
paper
style.
aesthetic. Yeah, exactly.
And just again the gameplay. They added so many creative, like you fold up and you turn into a paper plane.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? Or you turn into like you roll the paper up and then you start rolling to somewhere under where you can't make it, or you turn sideways and you slip into the air vents.
Okay. Like you're invisible.
Yeah. And just the writing, they're set in different chapters, so every chapter is a different story.
Okay. I never got into the Paper Marios.
So good.
Yeah.
I still play it from time to time. Just
Okay.
little, and Nintendo does it well. Like,
Nintendo knows what they're doing.
Their soundtracks are dope. They know. They just know.
Yeah, they're really
They
good.
just know.
They're
I'm
really
gonna
good
keep
with
it there. I mean, that's a short one for me. But yeah, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on GameCube. I love it.
Just like
And you know what sucks is like right after they crapped all of Super Paper Mario garbage. Just everything else since then garbage. For me anyway.
well, it's your top 10 pick, right? So
That's it.
you're allowed to say whatever you want.
Hit me with your best shot or with your number 3.
So my number 3 is a game that I have been playing for almost my entire life, and almost okay, actually
We can lock.
I
this.
have 2 games that fall under this exact description, but it almost exclusively lives in my Super Nintendo at all times, and I very frequently go back to play it over and over because I just love it so much.
We can mix our number 3s because they're in the same universe.
Okay.
Your number 3 is Super Metroid.
Super Metroid.
My number 3 is Metroid Prime.
Okay, so yeah, GameCube, Super
So
Nintendo.
let's just say we're first of all, let's just say that Samus thick.
Samus Aran. Damn, girl.
The reveal in the first Metroid where we see that she's a girl blew gaming away. Oh my god, a super
woman?
a superhero woman, like a
Love
hero.
it. I love it.
A protagonist that's a female blew my mind.
We
'Cause,
need
I mean,
more of
again,
those.
She did.
We
Yeah,
need
yeah.
more of those, bro.
Well,
She's
we're
so
getting more.
fucking
We're
cool.
getting more women.
Yeah, slowly, but like
Eloy,
as fucking
Eloy,
cool.
Eloy. We got fucking Cassandra.
Yeah,
from
Cassandra,
AC.
that's true.
They're getting up there.
Yeah, they're getting up there. But Samus Aran though is
The OG.
Yeah.
OG.
And even in Super Metroid, anytime you die, you see like that bing, and like
know
the
what?
suit flies off, and she's just a naked woman with like the blonde hair.
Yeah, that whole
Love it. Love it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
It's head
In
and
space.
shoulders.
One thing I like about those that with Super Metroid and Metroid Prime was it makes you feel alone.
Yeah.
When there's
It's very minimal in the music. Like you hear like
both
pebbles.
both of them. Like
Yeah.
that's what I liked about Metroid Prime is that they translated what made Super Metroid good.
Yeah.
That whole like you're alone on a desolate planet, and the minimalistic soundtrack.
Yeah.
And then or when like there's a really subtle.
That's it.
And it just sometimes the music just stops and you hear like.
Super Metroid, I played this when I was a fucking kid. That scared the shit out of me. I'd be scared to cross a door because I didn't know what the hell I was going to see on the other side.
Or when the eyes open in the middle
Yeah.
of the creep factor to 10
Yeah, easily.
out of 5, which is out of 5. So there's 5 extra. I can't. That
Yeah.
solid. Fucking Ridley.
Oh, yeah.
Ridley blew my mind in Super Metroid, but when we saw Ridley in Metroid Prime, I was like,
Holy
Okay.
shit.
okay.
I see you. I see what you're doing.
Metroid Prime, I really don't get me
Yeah, it's
wrong.
just black and you see like the red eye.
Super Metroid gets an honorable mention because I loved Super Nintendo, one of my favorite gens.
Yeah.
But with the Metroid Prime, really you felt alone, and I really love the fact that when you're the little things were like she has trouble breathing or whatever, and her face glances, you see the reflection.
Oh, that okay. Well, that's in yours,
Yeah,
Metroid
that's in
Prime.
Prime. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Or even when you do like an explosion, a blast or something, and you see like the
The,
reflection.
the ghost pirates.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
puzzles. There's a non-stop creep factor in that whole
Always.
game.
Yeah.
In that whole game, you just like, okay, we're just like, could you let off?
I
Just
I
stop.
just want to play.
Stop. Even when you get to a quiet place,
That's like the worst.
shit's gonna pop out from the ground.
Yeah, that's it.
or,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And they killed it with the ball. The ball
The
mechanic.
morph ball.
The morph ball
yeah,
is
with the
dope.
bombs and everything.
And then, like,
Fantastic.
again-
or you jump with the bombs too. Or oh man, in the newest Metroid, you even just as a ball, you just
I
jump
gotta
and shit.
play that one.
You really do. It is so good.
Yeah, you got.
It's really good.
You downloaded it, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck!
sorry.
You can't give me a physical copy. This bitch.
Oh yeah, sorry for buying the game the way I wanted to,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
can't share it.
But yeah, we can't get any more fucking Metroid. I love it.
Yeah, I've been playing it my entire life
Super
since
Metroid. Actually,
all.
what
But
was it?
I put Super Metroid because that's the one that really affected me. But really, I've played pretty much all of them.
a couple years ago, I gifted my brother the Super Boy, which is a handheld Super Nintendo.
Oh,
with a
really?
Screen and everything, yeah.
Oh, cool.
And the first game I got him was Super Metroid because he's obsessed also.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Good
that
job,
too,
Stel.
That too. If I show you that, that's gangster. The Super Boy. SUPAHBOY.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's gangster. It's literally the Super Nintendo.
What?
Yeah. With the exact buttons, it's just that they like zoop zoop and put a screen in the middle. You know zoop zoop?
Yeah, I know Zoop Zoop.
Zoop zoop.
It's like Inspector Gadget.
That's it.
Zoop, zoop.
Yeah. They skewed, stretched, and
Yeah.
put a screen. No, it's good. I'll show you after. It's
Okay.
dope.
They made
But
a
yeah.
Switch out of the Super Nintendo controller, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Cool.
And they have the cartridge.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
Yeah, it reads the cartridge. Like,
Oh.
like you're holding a block.
I thought you were talking about emulation.
No. This is
Oh, I want that. I want that so bad. No, show me after. Show me after.
yeah,
show
but
me
I
after.
want to get your.
No, show me after. Show me after. That's
go.
an instant purchase.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I'm talking
And it
about
was cheap too. It was
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking number 2 now, right?
Dos. Yeah.
Numero dos. This was my first T for Teen game ever on the
T
PS2.
for T, so tits for tits.
Tits for tits. And I felt so adult when I got it, and I love it. I love it so much. It's the Prince of Persia series.
Yes, hell yeah. Sands of fucking Time, Warrior Within, and the third one I forgot.
Two Thrones.
Two Thrones. Thank you, because it wasn't that good.
It was whatever.
And to be honest with you, the second one, I'll fucking shout out the
Yo.
Dahaka.
Yo,
The Dahaka
just the
chasing
music.
You? No. As soon as everything starts losing color,
Yeah,
I would be like, diarrhea.
yeah.
It's cut me.
But it's the
And
music.
Then you see the tentacles kind of
Yeah.
stretching. Fuck you. Sorry.
Fucking good.
Dahaka, I mean, not.
But I love the whole the mechanic that it really.
And it's a precursor to one of my favorite games of all time, Assassin's Creed.
yeah, without Prince of
Yuppie,
Persia,
baby.
without Prince of Persia, you would not have it.
Yeah.
And I just
Sands
I,
of Time was
I love,
probably a perfect game.
It is a perfect game. It is a perfect game.
You run
How-
through, have to wait.
You have to run, but it
It was good. It was great.
it
The
lets
first
you
wall
it
run.
lets you try stuff. You're like, oh, you don't know quite
the
where you're
puzzles
going.
were great.
No problem. Jump into openness
Yeah.
and see if you fucking grab something. Oh, you fall to your death. Hold the triangle button. And you just like
Yeah,
go
no, it
back,
was-
rewind, do it. Oh man. And like, oh, you finished all your sands? No problem.
GameCube and PlayStation.
Go kill some motherfuckers and stab your fucking dagger
Yeah,
into
that's
someone
it.
to
Pick
get
up
more
sand,
sands.
yeah.
And then you can I
Yeah,
love
I'll give it to you. You'll be
all
good.
of it, and even like down to the smallest details, like because the prince is narrating the entire story. Even when you die, and the prince is like, wait, that's not how I remember things happening. And then you just like retry, and then it's like him continuing the story. And
I also kind of enjoyed the movie too.
I really enjoyed the movie. Like, okay, they
Chilling out, baby.
they
chilling
they
out.
made a lot of mistakes here and there,
Yeah,
whatever. But I'm
Well,
just
I mean,
happy.
it was better than the Assassin's Creed movie. You
Yeah.
suck.
Exactly.
You suck.
It's because Disney did it,
You suck.
and Jake Gyllenhaal did it.
Like you ruined. Like, Sorry, I
whatever.
keep
They took elements from the first one and from the second one, and they merged them together to make whatever the fuck they did for the movie. The first one
It was good. I liked it.
hit
It was
me
fun.
at a perfect time in my life. I was like a preteen, and then by the time the second one came out, I was a teen, and it was fucking M for mature, and you fucking straight up decapitate motherfuckers, and it was so good.
What was that new one? Remember the new cell shaded?
Oh yeah, that was trash.
That was so
I'm not
garbage.
talking about that.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
He doesn't even.
the OG trilogy.
There's no sand powers. There's no. He has like a fucking claw
And he looks
or some
ugly.
shit.
He kind of looks like Greninja.
He kind of looks like.
Notice?
Yeah, he kind of. Yeah, it's because with the scarf.
The scarf, and he's like very like nimble.
He's
like, thin.
Yeah,
Like,
he's almost like a spider. He's
Show
very-
me classic Arabian Nights.
Thank you.
I don't need new modern take.
I
okay?
want
I want old
Persian.
school. That's
I
it.
want
exactly Arabian.
I want
Persian.
the Arabian music. I want all of that.
I want the everything.
I want the
I didn't like-
scimitars.
I didn't like the fucking princess too. In the new one, it was garbage.
Honestly, I don't remember much of
Yeah,
it.
I
It was
don't
very
blame you.
forgettable for me.
I just saw Prince of Persia title.
Yeah, that's it.
What is this?
I'm talking.
Bastardization.
That's it. I'm talking about the first three, like the
Yeah,
PS2,
the OG, yeah,
the,
yeah.
the OG
Yeah, yeah, the
ones.
OG,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
like
Our Prince.
Our Prince.
Our Prince.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. The Warrior Within 2, the music, the soundtrack, the fucking colors, everything. It was just perfect. You took a prince that had fucked up his entire story, left his town because he couldn't fucking deal with it anymore because he was on the run from the Dahaka, and you put him on the fucking island where the sands of time were created, and it's just
Yeah.
it just hit me in a perfect
agree
time
with
in my
that.
life.
I agree
So
with you.
yeah, I'm into it. Go, you're number 2.
My number 2 is a big heavy hitter as well. I was gonna go with Pokemon Blue,
Okay.
but I'll go with Silver, or
Yeah.
even Soul Silver. 'cause
Soul Silver is really where the
Soul
shit
Silver,
went down.
Soul Silver is the epitome in my head,
Yeah,
the epitome of Pokemon.
I think so too. The fact that they haven't added that fucking mechanic where you can have your Pokemon behind you since then is fucking atrocious. I don't know how you do that to yourself, Nintendo. Like, that's such a great mechanic. Why
And
can't
not-
you give me
and
that?
Hold on, and not just that. I'll take it even further. Where in the new ones, okay, you have so much power with the Switch that okay, you don't have that much power compared to the other stuff, but you have enough power to make, let's say, Tyranitar the size he is, and the option to ride him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you have a carrier type Pokemon like from first of all, Wailord, not just Lapras, okay?
Yeah.
Lapras overused. Blastoise. Pick like a 7
You know what it is, bro?
archetypes
It's-
and leave those to be mounted or something.
Game Freak is a lazy developer.
Yeah,
they
because
have
they got used to just
Yeah, bro.
copy pasting because
Exactly.
we got addicted to their crack.
Exactly. And that's why I'm starting to hate the Pokemon games. Bro,
Yeah,
for
the new
me,
ones,
what gets me is to feel like you tried. Cover your bases. Try to make the thickest story possible. Something that really makes sense and is worthwhile.
no, I don't even
and
care
also
for-
innovating.
No.
But Pokemon, bro, there's zero innovation. There's like they don't give a fuck.
I don't care about story. I want to give me more landmass, give me more areas. How
Well, I'm talking about games in general.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But with Pokemon, it's just I feel like they don't give a fuck. They just
especially
Bro,
when you
what
have
was
the
this?
power
Let's
now.
go Pikachu, let's go Eevee. That was
Yeah, let's go fuck yourself.
That was the cheapest cash grab I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I fell for it. Well, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
I knew.
You
I
can't
knew.
fight
I
Pokemon.
knew.
What the
I
fuck
knew.
is
I
this?
told you not. It's garbage. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, man. And you know what? I hoped that the first one, I mean, the last one that just came out, what is it? Arceus or whatever. I hoped
Arceus.
that it would be good, but it's just like, it's, what?
It's okay. The new one, which I knew the one after Arceus was going to be a lot better.
What?
Diamond. No, what is it? The new one?
Yeah, it's Sapphire and Ruby or whatever.
No. There's a new one coming out.
Okay, I don't care. All I'm
No,
saying.
but that actually looks good.
No.
I skipped a few, but this one I'm going to get it.
For
'Cause
me,
it's Arceus,
it's
but,
not even the Pokemon the problem. It's the developer, bro. It's almost as if they don't know what they're doing. Like, they only learned how to make games for Game Boy. So now they're having trouble because they're on a console. Nintendo, diversify. You know, the team that works on Breath of the Wild, how about you have them teach Game Freak how to make a real life world that actually feels like it's lived in? And then just fucking put Pokemon all over the place. Just sprinkle it, you know, like that, just everywhere. and that's it.
That's it.
Make
So,
a game that makes me feel like you care, because right now it feels
and more
soulless.
areas. You have fucking like 6 continents.
It feels soulless.
Go.
Just
What are you doing? No, for real.
do something.
Why one region in each game?
That's it.
Give me 5.
That's it.
Why can't I choose to go to Johto whenever I want to? I don't understand.
Exactly. But that's exactly my point, bro.
I don't know why you don't have 76 gyms and you like.
And 600 Pokemon. What's stopping you?
Why?
What's the problem here?
Why?
How is it that Breath of the
new
Wild...
one. The new one has like 120.
But what kills me, bro, is that they pick 120 Pokemon across 6 generations of Pokemon.
Don't get me started with the starters.
Like, what the... Okay, you infuriate me, Pokemon. Thank you.
Anyway, okay, hit me with your best shot.
So my number 1, my all-time favorite game, and this is just off of pure playability and Killer Instinct. There's no story. I mean, there is story, but it's very basic. It's a
That black cassette.
That black cassette, my man.
I feel you.
It is so gangster. I've destroyed my thumbs on Super Nintendo controllers playing that game to no fucking end, and I'll continue to do so. Between that game and Super Metroid, those are really the only 2 games that live on my Super Nintendo.
They live rent free.
They live rent free, really, yeah. And it's just, I just love it. It's just I've poured so much time into learning those fucking combos and the secret moves and like I grew up with it. I got it for my 5th birthday from my Zia, and I nonstop hardcore that game forever, and I still play it to this day. And yeah, it's one of those games that like no one wants to play with me because I just rape everyone, and so it becomes a little boring. But I just play the game and I just beat the arcade mode over and over and over and over and over and over and over until I get bored.
Over and 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 over.
That's it. I mean, it's all about Orchid, Combo, the boxer, Jago, the ninja, and Fogor, obviously.
Obviously,
can't forget a Fogor. I mean, he's the motherfucker on the cassette.
Of course.
He's the, yeah, and yeah. If you don't know, you don't know. But check it out.
And now you know.
Well, I mean, most people of today will only really know Killer Instinct from the Killer Instinct game that came out on Xbox.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the original.
For me, Super Nintendo, right?
Yeah, Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's either Super Nintendo or the
Sega.
arcades.
The arcade, yeah.
Yeah, back in like '91 or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a basic.
KI.
It's a
Key.
what?
KI, Killer Instinct Key.
Oh yeah, Killer Instinct. Yeah, exactly.
Key.
It's a basic arcade game where you 2 players fight against each other. Have
Button
fun.
mashing.
Yeah, you can, but you're not gonna get very far. Because I know the combos, bitch.
Anyway, all right.
I'm
so
calculated.
That's your one, Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. It's just stupid fun for me. Like I have such
You're
an attachment.
stupid fun.
Thank you, man.
That was so quick. You're stupid fun. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
But okay, so to finish off our top 10s, mine is Legend of Zelda. Of
course.
The series. Well, I'm gonna put a little star on A Link to the Past.
Yeah. Oh, Link to the Past.
Because
Fucking
you know
fantastic.
what I mean. So good.
Yeah.
I replay that game once a year for the last 20 years.
Is that from Legend of Zelda?
The Forest. Come on. It's not Ocarina of Time.
No, I know it's not Ocarina of Time.
By the way, shout out fucking Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Seasons and which one? It's a red and blue cassette. Those ones are really good too. On Game Boy.
Those ones I never played. I played
Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
Oracle of Ages. That's what it is.
So good, those two.
I played the Minish Cap.
I did not play that one.
No, okay. I obviously Link to the Past. Obviously Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina
I
of Time.
hate the fucking Majora's Mask with a passion.
Can't stand it.
And
get the door. It's Domino's.
Yeah, someone just rang my doorbell. I have no idea what it is.
But yeah, again, trendsetter.
Yeah,
Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, and Ocarina of Time.
Breath of the Wild, bro. Amazing.
Breath of the Wild, I call the GTA of the Zelda series.
What?
You know what I mean? Because it's finally we got an open concept.
Yeah, open world.
Zelda. You know what
it's
I mean?
not
Open
linear.
world, sandbox. It was great.
Yeah.
And the fact that you could choose to do each boss at whatever time, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Like
Well, that's the same thing with Breath of the Wild.
That's what I'm saying. Breath of the Wild.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. And
Yeah,
I can't
you
wait
just
for
pick-
Breath of the Wild 2. Hot dang.
Yeah,
Hot
that's gonna be
dang.
so much fun.
I love the customization. I can spend fucking hours just cooking different recipes and shit. I love it.
Yeah, bro.
I love it.
I
And
to
the
be,
different armors finally.
Yeah.
Instead of just red, blue, fucking green tunics.
and you can beat the game without ever even getting the Master Sword.
I know.
Like,
Which kind of, yeah, at that point.
I mean, it's kind of whatever, but you have to get, grind, get your 13 hearts, and then go to the forest. Get your. Yeah, that's from
The
Ocarina.
Zora King. Yeah, just
Yeah.
fucking move your fat ass, bitch.
That's hardcore.
Fuck, I'm waiting 10 fucking. Okay, you're still like go. And then a fucking Gabu Gabu's belly fucking freaked the shit out of me, man.
Gabagool.
Yeah, he is a gabagool. Yeah,
So that's
that's the top 10.
that's our top 10s, dude.
Hey, who we calling it?
That's what it is. I hope you
If
liked.
you don't like it, find a cliff.
Or I hope you liked.
And then don't find a cliff.
And then don't, yeah, stay alive.
away from the
Stay-
cliff.
Hang around. Take
Find
it
a
easy.
cliff. Find a cliff with like a ramp. You know what I mean? So you can and enjoy the view. You know what I mean?
Enjoy the
Okay.
view.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy the view. Enjoy the view. Just
Unless
don't fall.
unless I'm there and I.
And on that note, we're gonna end that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been our
Yes.
top 10 picks for games of all time. Do you agree with us? Do you have a top 10 pick for yourself? Please put in the comment
Do our
section.
picks matter?
Do we
do
matter?
Your opinions of our opinions matter? No.
Do
it
you
doesn't
give a
matter. It's all
fuck?
funny, I guess.
It's all good times. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys liked the video. Stay sexy.
Keep it
Chained?
locked.
Keep
Or
it
no,
locked.
wait. Keep it.
This has been another one.
Peace.